I knew a kid me, and I went over there and fighting this kid, and he had a right name, like, I was only about 15, 14. Joe Lopez, his name was. You know, when he come out, he had all the kids, fucking dressing animal. Down here. He was a cunt. All I was Plim's house. He had all the gear.
How did you box him? How did it go?
Big pub.
How did the fight go?
Right, yeah.
Did you beat him?
Yeah, I beat him, yeah. Well, we stopped him in the first round.
Oh,
Did he stop him in the first round?
Third round, yeah.
How many rounds? Oh,
3 rounds.
3 2 minutes.
3 1.5 sometimes.
it was all flash with it.
Yeah, he gave me a fat lip. I went home, I walked in, I would never get by myself. Fucking ain't got to go. So I won. That man, it was a good club, wasn't it? I told him about it over the what's name. Where the Olympics is, the man who used to wear the Olympics is.
Oh, is it?
You've heard the man Rugby Club, haven't you?
No, where the market is.
I've heard of the Manor Boys Club because the Bishopsgate student did a project.
Yeah, well, you know where the market is.
Which
The
one?
fruit market. On the left-hand side.
Over the marshes.
On the marsh.
Okay.
On the left, as you're going towards the bridge. And Eton Manor was there. Great big stadium,
When we had our school athletics, like in the summer when we were going out to athletics, we used to have it over there. A bloke owned it, one man, Major Villiers. He lived there and he owned a lot. And he left it to us when he died. He left it to the people in this area. And the fucking Olympics nicked it.
Who nicked it? Did they?
We ain't getting it back, are we? We had a running track in
We used to have all the cup finals open and other events.
Who kept it? Who looked after it in between?
Well, he left it in his will. I don't know. He had people over there. They still use it. So they didn't have a swimming pool there. You can only go in the nude.
How can they just nick it?
Well, this Olympic committee have nicked it. They've took it over. Where majority is now is where the hockey pitch is going to be. And Leighton Orient tried to get that for a football stadium, haven't they? The hockey pitch. I don't know whether they get it.
How did the guy start the club himself? How did he get the funds to start?
He's a millionaire.
How was he?
I'm going back to 1949, 1945. He used to drive around an electric car. You always know him when you drive around an electric car. You see him going down the road in an electric car. Yeah, Major Villiers.
What was his trade? What was his business?
I don't know, just left it, hadn't he, over the years. He was a major in the army, he come out and he had all his money, so he done that.
Did you box there? Did you box
Yeah, box for you, man. Yeah, their colours was navy blue and light blue. And they had like a thing like that just wearing in the lapel.
So you had quite a few amateur bouts?
Yeah, I had about 50 amateur rounds.
Did you do any professional stuff?
No, I didn't do that, no. My old man taught me how to try it.
Yeah? Well, you wanted to?
Different class, isn't it? I had a mate who was amateur, he got as far as the ABA finals. Where was it? He boxed Albert Hall, Vicky Cowley. And he turned pro, he only had 3 fights and turned it in. Different game. Amateur fight. And like you used to get a lot of professionals train with the amateurs. And they'd use you like as a punch bag or move about, you know, weave about for them. As soon as my old man knew he was going there, he'd say, don't do that.
I thought they stopped that. They stopped that.
They did stop it afterwards, yeah. But I was telling him, we had you might have heard of him, he come off of Fish Island, on the road there. Nicky Gargano, he boxed for the Manor, he was Olympic champion. He was Southwise out, lightweight, really good it was, really good. He won.
So what was your first name?
Charlie.
Charlie. Nice to meet you. What was your trade that you went into after?
Beg pardon?
What was the trade you went into after?
Butcher.
Boxing boxing and the East End? There seems to be something about boxing in the East End that really likes together all the boys.
It's always been this way. I mean, you've got all the top fighters years ago. You used to have a lot of Jewish fighters from the East End because they was like they was underprivileged or what, and they made the name for themselves. You had loads of good boys, Jewish. A lot of good British champions who was Jewish in the lower weights, like fly, bantamweight, featherweight, and a bloke named Eddie Phillips who was good from around here. Jewish boy. And world champion, didn't you? Same name as Ted, but it wasn't the same family. He was Jewish. Ted Kid Lewis. Ted Kid Bird.
What is it about the East End that seems to really link?
Years ago, it was so poor, wasn't it? But they had a woman in government in the 50s who tried to get back to stock, didn't she? I mean, we never used to wear hats. You wear hats now, didn't you? Don't do that now. They do that now. We never had that. She brought that in. She tried to stop boxing. She was terrible. She was really Summerskill, I think her name was, Dr. Summerskill. She's really tried to stop boxing. But well, I think it's really. I don't know, it's coming back again. All these youngsters, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, there's been quite a few Olympic champions boxing, and then also I think the internet is really popular on the internet boxing. So a lot of people see the fights now.
You ain't got so many clubs now. You had loads of clubs. You had about 7 or 8 clubs in this area you could go to. You know what I mean? You used to have the non-licensed fights.
Yeah.
Where they used to fight like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you know about the Did you know about was there unlicensed fights and bare knuckle fights around in the East End? You know?
Yeah, of course there was. You used to go to Dagenham and watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had their own people doing it, and it was, blokes who didn't get on so well in professional boxing, I couldn't control their temper, and they'd let them go into that.
Right.
There was a bloke named Roy Shaw who used to run that. He was one of the local hoods. He used to run that.
He used to fight the gypsies, didn't he?
Yeah, he used to fight himself,
Bare knuckle.
Bare knuckle fights. And he ran his unlicensed fights. And you fill up, over Dagenham, the club over there, used to fill it up. You'd have 2,000-3,000 people in there. All paid in them. I'm going back 30 years ago, they paid £10 a ticket to see it.
Where did they fight? In a ring?
In a ring, probably like where the referee and everything. Call them in just like fighting, but they...
Bare knuckle?
No, gloves, but not like you wear size
Leather,
gloves.
thin leather.
They'd have like sparring gloves on. So if they hit you, you hurt you, you know what I mean? And they do naughty things like, you know what I mean? You go down and give them a rabbit punch, things like that. And the refs used to let it go. It was all, really, it was like the wrestling, it was a bit lost though, really, because sometimes you might get Roy Shaw being that corner, he was talking about gypsy, someone in this corner, and both bought their fight.
Money,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
betting, yeah. And to finish up, the 2 trainers would be fucking fighting in the ring, wouldn't they? That's what it used to be like, yeah. Oh, it's good. I used to go 7 nights a week, a Sunday morning and 6 nights. To watch it, like, the training and that, you know what I mean? And that was it, that's what it done. But now it's all, now we've got it, haven't we? I mean, you can't even get anywhere to go, can you? You can't get anything to go with, can you? Over there in Manor, it used to cost us, I'll tell you how you start your year, man. You go there and they had about 15 different things you could do, and you had to do at least 8 of those within 3 months, and you had it written down how good you done it and all that, and then you went before a committee, and they said if you could join the club or not. And if you got in, you was a member, you picked out what you wanted to do, and I used to do boxing and that. I played a couple of games of football for them, but the boxing I used to do, and you'd have your, come out and get an orange juice for about 2pence, and a cheese roll for about 3pence in them days, so 5 pence in old money. You'd have you'd sit there, talk to your mates, play a game of pool. You ain't got nothing like that, have you? You kids. You haven't got nothing like that whatsoever, have you? We had everything laid up for us, and they reckon we had the bad times. I can't see it. Well, you're worse off than us. We could leave work one day and get a job the next day. You can't think it's a bloody job. I mean, I think our age group had the best in this world. After the war, things were hard, but then all of a sudden, out in the 50s, people started getting refrigerators, things like that, and we started living, you know what I mean? Before that, in the summer, you used to have sterilised milk. You leave it in a big bowl of water, didn't you? And that never went off so much, sterilised milk. And all things like that. But then you got fridges. And really, in the 60s, it was good for us. And we were smart in that, I think. We used to go in suits. You go in the pub on a Sunday night, no one, you never see anyone without a suit. Now you go in the pub, all they wear is tracksuit, bottom and trainers. All scrappy. No, I think we've had the best of this country, us people.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for you lot, what you've got going here.
What do you think's changed in London? How's the atmosphere?
I'm not being horrible, but there's too many people here now.
Right.
I'm not being horrible. There's definitely too many people in this London. In London, it's too many. I mean, I've just come back from Berlin last week. It's as big as London.
Berlin's lovely.
Yeah, you've been there.
Yeah, there's a lot of space there.
And they make it that way. They call it third green, third blue, and a third people. We've only got 3 million population. We've got 8 here, haven't we? I mean, it's ridiculous. And you go to the motorway, everything's clean. Here, they don't give a monkey. You go up towards that roundabout in Bowdown, where you go into Tesco's, you look on the side, it's filthy. You know they see that in Germany on the motorway. Don't know how they do it. I think they're just educating their people. Take your waste home with you, don't throw it out the window. But no, it's vast, much better. Right, give us a tea, mate.